Now, President-elect John Dramani Mahama has called on the Electoral Commission, the EC, to act in a principled manner and be consistent in its decisions. He questioned why the Commission chose to suspend the recollation of results in 9 constituencies and urged the EC to be transparent and uphold justice. Akosi Autry of the ChannelOne newsroom has the following report.
Addressing African ambassadors and high commissioners, John Mahama questioned reasons why the Electoral Commission chose to suspend the recollation of results in 9 constituencies.
I think that the Electoral Commission should act in a principled manner. You cannot change the rules when it suits you and apply different rules when different circumstances exist. There was a particular case in 2020, and the Electoral Commission came out clearly that if a declaration had been made, it was not the duty of the Electoral Commission to adjudicate it. The courts were the right place to go. And so if a declaration has been made, it doesn't matter under what circumstance. They're saying that somewhere under duress. In the case of Techimansa, it was under duress. There were soldiers in the collation room. There was chaos in the collation room when the declaration was made. And the same arguments were passed that there should be a recollation. And the Electoral Commission said, no, there can't be any recollation once a declaration has been made. In the same circumstances, declarations have been made. If people have a grievance, they must go to the courts and redress those grievances there. We don't think that the goalpost should be shifted depending on who is at the other end of the stick.
Leader and presidential candidate of the Movement for Change, Alan Kojo-Tremantin, also led leadership in a courtesy visit to John Mahama. He called for the need to transition from relying on IMF interventions to a sustainable development model based on his Great Transformation Plan.
I know that during your first term in office, you had to go to the IMF for support. Now, there's a marginal increase or a stability that comes along with being on an IMF program. So ultimately, you'll find that the numbers will start looking good. It's obvious that's part of the whole objective of a stabilization program. But then, at the end of the program, unless there's a program of transformation, then you are likely to slide back into instability, which is what takes you to the IMF in the first place. And so, with the Great Transformational Plan, I very respectfully like to recommend a number of priorities for your consideration, which is stabilizing the macroeconomy. Your Excellency, in conclusion, I think the greatest legacy you can leave for our country is to help build a peaceful, united, prosperous country which provides equal opportunity to all Ghanaians, irrespective of their political affiliation, ethnic or religious affiliation. We wish you very well together with your team.
Thank you.
And in that regard, I'd like to make a presentation of the Great Transformational Plan to you. Yes.
Thank you.